Hey, what's up, guys? So, I got my intake in the mail last night and I got really excited and already opened it up. Now, I'll show you guys what it looks like here in a second. But it is really cold out in Michigan today, so I live in an apartment, so I decided to come over to my buddy's house and work on it in his garage. So, let's go take a look at the intake real quick before I put it in. And I am so excited to get this in. I really can't wait to see, how much extra power or torque gains I do get from it, if any at all. And I'm really excited to see if I get more turbo noises after I install it. So let's get started on this install. So I ran into a small issue trying to get the crankcase breather off of the back of the tube. So I'm gonna try and get that done off video real quick because it's gonna take me a minute to fuck with that. But so far, we got the middle section out. We got this piece off. So next thing to do, we just gotta get the crankcase breather off back there. And then I don't know if you guys can see all the way down there, but hang on, let's see here. But I gotta get that bolt off down there to unclamp it from the turbo and take it out. Other than that, everything's been going pretty smooth. So once I get that done, the installation shouldn't be too hard. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to it and I'll be back with you guys in a minute. So I was able to get the crankcase breather off of the back part of the tube, the intake tube. But I did end up breaking a little plastic piece like a fucking idiot right there. So now I'm trying to figure out how I can go about getting that off so I can get the last part of the intake tube off, because I do have the band clamp loosened from the turbo side. So I really don't know what I'm going to do at this point. I'm still trying to figure it out. And it's kind of bumming me out that I fucking didn't take my time and messed up like that. So I think what I'm going to have to do is probably just cut it out or something along those lines. So we'll see what happens. But I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get it off here within, the next 15 or so minutes. So I was able to get this piece off. I had to take this big ass screwdriver and pry it off, but I did get it off, as you can see here. And then back here we got my turbo, the tiny little bastard it is. I can't wait to upgrade that. So I'm about to do the installation now, and it should go pretty easy, but me being me, it probably won't be as easy as I'm thinking it's gonna be. Oh wow, I really did just do that. Alright, so I was able to get the band clamp off the belly pan where I dropped it. It was actually in an area where I could just pull the belly pan down, which was actually really nice. and made it easy, and I didn't have to jack up the car and get it done. So let's just stick this on the turbo real quick. That way we don't have that problem again. All right, so get this piece on here. This is just fighting me every step of the way trying to put this boot on. But once I'm able to get it on, it should be good to go. Alright. Awesome. Boot is on. Alright, now time to tighten it down, and that actually will probably be the most pain in the ass, because it's such a hard area to get into. Alright, hang on. Make sure it's down on all sides. Alright. It's all the way down on there now, finally. So let's get this clamp on. Actually, you know what? Let's see if we can't get this bad boy in there and twist it. Feels like this is too big, so I'm gonna check real quick and see if I got another longer screwdriver that has a smaller head on it. I'll be right back. So it appears I don't have a longer screwdriver to be able to get this on all the way. So let's just do it this way, and hopefully I'll be able to get it super tight on there so we don't have any leaks whatsoever, because I'll know right away if I got any leaks from this. So, alright, there we go. You know, zip ties at this point would be easier, although they don't work the best for stuff like this. Or if I could get a ratchet down in there to do it, but I'm working with minimal tools today because all my tools are at my at the Buick dealership where I work currently. Alright. Come on, baby. So, what kind of cars do you guys have? If you guys want to leave some comments below, you know, maybe some mods that you have done to it and whatnot. I actually have a buddy that is almost finished with doing his Mustang Fox body build. I believe he has a 70 mil turbo on it, fully built engine. He had stripped out everything on the inside, roll cage, the whole 9 yards. So I'm really excited to see after he gets it tuned how much power it made, and I would love to go for a ride and do some filming for you guys and show you his car. Alright guys, so I got it all done. Here it is, all finished now, and I definitely like that look a lot better, and now I know there's definitely going to be perfect airflow going from my intake into my turbo, because we don't have these little constricted pieces anymore. But my battery is about to run out on my camera, so I am going to get home, recharge my battery, and so it's the next day. It's a little bit nicer out today. It is still kind of windy, so sorry if there is any wind noise in this video. But either way, I decided to finish the rest of the vlog today because it was really cold yesterday. So after I got done with everything, I had talked to my buddy and I decided to go over to his house to check out his Fox body build that he was doing. And on my way there, I had noticed a clanking noise in first through fourth gear. Now, it was only when I would start off in each gear that I would hear this noise. So after I got to my buddy's house, we popped my hood and did some inspections on it and found out that it was the intake pipe clanking off this bracket back here, because I do not have upgraded motor mounts. My motor does have a little bit of play back and forth when you give it gas. So we decided to come up with a good idea and use zip ties. And here you can see the zip ties, and to be honest, it works really well. And anytime I've ever used zip ties on any of my cars, It has always worked really well. So I am gonna go on a little drive here today because I didn't really test it out too much. I didn't floor it or, you know, go full balls to the walls with it. So I do want to do that today and see if I did get any gains out of it, and to see if the zip ties hold up and I don't get that clanking noise anymore until I can get back in there and take off the intake pipe and make some cuts on that bracket so I don't get that noise anymore. So let's go for a drive here, guys. All right, guys. So let's see how she performs now. All right, here we go. Woo-hoo-hoo! Man, that feels amazing. It definitely makes the car perform better and definitely gave me the gains that I was hoping I would get when I bought this piece. Now, like I have said, it might not be a lot of gains, but it's enough, and it, you know, puts me in my seat a little more now. I get more turbo noise out of it, and I feel like the throttle response is better now, mostly because there's not so much constriction in the intake pipe, so it's getting more volume and air faster to the turbo, so it is spooling quicker, and I love it. Oh my god, do I love it. So I don't know about you guys, but you know, ever since this whole quarantine thing and the stay-in clause has been in effect, I have been going a little bit stir crazy, and I've been trying to come up with new hobbies and stuff like that to fill my time. So I really do miss car meets and, you know, going to the drag strip and all those things. And I know, you know, winter just ended, and I was so excited to go to the first car meet, or the first Cars and Coffee they have that they host at Detail Garage Detroit, which is always fun. You know, who doesn't love free coffee and donuts, and you get to see a bunch of cool cars and hang out with a bunch of cool guys and discuss car stuff. So we made it back home, guys, and I do gotta say again at how happy and ecstatic I am that this turned out the way I thought it was gonna. The fact that the install was pretty easy to do, and I know I did run into a few problems, but they were easily fixed problems, and I was able to take care of them right away, except for the clanking noise, and we did fix that, but it's only a temporary fix until I can cut it, like I said. And also, the zip ties held up great, and I didn't get any clanking noise under wide open throttle, which is great. So that's about it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, please hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good day.